Hi guys, I'm here in Prague. I'm making this video here from my room. We've been here for a few days. We're having a great time. One of the main reasons we're here is because we came to see the band Soen from Sweden. If you haven't checked them out, please do. They're great. One of the best bands to come around in the past, I don't know, 5 years in the realms of progressive rock. If you like Opeth, Tool, you should definitely check these guys out. I actually made a whole video reviewing their two albums, Cognitive and Tellurian, when I went to Copenhagen. I'm gonna leave the link below, so check that out. But today's topic is the Winery Dogs' latest album called Hot Streak. Now, to be honest, I wasn't really looking forward to this release because the first album was a bit of a mixed bag for me. I did like it, but not in its entirety. I thought, a huge chunk of the album was just filler stuff that they had to release in order to have a product out, and then they could tour. I feel a bit rushed. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm gonna get some haters for saying that. Because some people, I read some reviews saying that was the greatest rock album of the new millennium and all that BS. So yeah, that last album was a bit of a mixed bag, guys. You gotta accept it. I'm a huge Mike Portnoy fan. I really know the other guys too as well, Mr. Big and Richie Kotzen. Great musicians, but to be honest, I think the Winery Dogs is one of those bands that needed a lot more time than just, one album to really showcase what they are capable of. So that was the main reason that I wasn't looking forward to this release as opposed to many other releases. But I decided to listen to it anyway, pick it up, and I gave it a few spins. I've been listening to it for a few days now, and I think I have a clear idea of opinion, of what my opinion is. And to be honest, I'm really pleasantly surprised. This album is better, it's more experimental, it takes more risks, it sounds a lot more cohesive than the first one, which is great, because this is one of the bands that I really wanted to like, because obviously, my favorite drummer is in it, and I'm a huge Mike Portnoy fan. I try to listen to everything he does. And again, when I heard the first album, it was a bit of a letdown. But anyway, this album really takes off the band's career, I think. I think this is the album that is gonna elevate them into the next level, playing bigger venues, getting more fans, because it is quite good. I wouldn't call it amazingly good because it's got its flaws as well. It's got a few songs that sound a bit filler for me, but overall this is a much better offering. It sounds very cohesive. It sounds like the band really locked themselves up in the studio to write songs and get the creative juices flowing, as opposed to just writing on the side and bringing songs into the table and then making a record, which is what happened on the first album. I think again, bands like these need a lot of some time to blossom in terms of creativity. It's not as easy as some people think. You have three virtuoso musicians and whatever they do is gonna be gold. I don't really think so, because as people, we need time to connect. We need time to see and test the dynamics of the other person's way of writing, way of doing things, way of playing. So I think I'm very happy to say that this album is a lot better. My favorite tracks are maybe the title track, Hot Streak, a song that has taken a few risks. You wouldn't expect this song to sound the way it does if you listen to the first album only, because it sounds very funky, has this very different vibe. which I really like. I think that's where the strength of this album lies, is in its the fact that it takes risks. It's not as samey and boring as the first one. If you get upset because I'm saying that, sorry about it, but there's nothing I can do. I'm just giving you my honest opinion about it. And my favorite track actually is one called Captain Love, because it's a very groovy track. It's a very catchy song, very reminiscent of the 80s sound. Again, it brought me back memories to, bands like Whitesnake. I don't know, all those 80 bands. So yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. This is not a perfect album at all. It's got its flaws, but I'm really happy that things in the Winery Dogs camp are getting better. I think this album is going to propel them into real success, which I don't think they had on the first album. Again, it takes time, even if you have three famous musicians come together, you still need time to develop your sound, and I think, these guys are on the right path. And that's it, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna be reviewing next. Actually, I do, because I have a big list of albums I'm gonna review, but it's very hard to pick one. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna keep enjoying my time in Prague, and I'll see you when I come back to London. Thanks for watching.